What's up, everyone? All right, so we're not working on Periscope right now. Periscope, of course. All right, but we're on YouTube. So let me see if I can get this Periscope working. Nope. All right, Periscope is not going to work today. Hold on. See what we can do with Periscope. Yeah, so Kyle Lowry was just ruled out. Let me just see if I can get this. Is this Periscope working? No, not working. All right, so Periscope not working. So we will just go one more time trying Periscope. All right, so we're just going to have to live without Periscope today. We're going live. We're just on YouTube. But yeah, Kyle Lowry was ruled out. Just saw that news. I had him over 2.5 threes against the Miami Heat tonight. So that is very unfortunate. But we're coming locked and loaded with some possible replacement picks. So I at the end of my prop video today, I listed 4 player props that I was considering doing. One of them was Colin Sexton over points. I will not be doing Colin Sexton over points because it looks like Darius Garland is expected to play tonight. Now, the other ones that I were looking at was Trae Young over assists. Now, that's a pretty high line at 9.5, so I am likely not touching that. RJ Barrett over 17.5 points. He's had so many good shooting nights in a row that I don't know how sustainable it is given the type of player he's been in the past. So right now I'm probably leaning towards Chris Paul over 7.5 assists as the replacement. So looking here at opponent assists per game, Denver ranks 25th in the NBA in opponent assists per game at 26.4 per game. So that plus Chris Paul's averaging over 8 assists per game. I think it could be a pretty big night for him. So that is probably where I lean in terms of replacement right now for Kyle Lowry. But I will let everyone know if that is, if that's something that's going to stay or if that's something that's going to change. But yeah, I'm here for questions. So be sure to ask them. And I'm here. I'll just answer any questions for the next 20 minutes. And we will see what happens as the injury reports roll in. I know I was monitoring DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish as well in terms of injuries because I do have Clint Capella over points, but I have not heard anything. Let me know if that is different, but I'm pretty sure that has not been announced yet in terms of the Hawks. But all right, let's see what we could do with Periscope here. Oh, Periscope, we're live. We're live on Periscope now. Good. It's about time. I mean, this was not working at all. All right. Yeah, so any questions anyone has, feel free to ask them all, and I will answer them. Anyone. We'll give it some time for the questions to roll in, but I'll just talk. All right, so first one. Hey, man, love your show. You ever parlay your props? I haven't been. So I haven't been parlaying my props. I usually just do straight, but it could be something I consider in the future. If you were interested in parlaying my props tonight, the props that I'm most confident in tonight probably would be Lowry was definitely one of my 3 confident. He's out. But my top 2 would be Gordon Hayward over 19.5 points, and then Luka Doncic over 9.5 rebounds. So if you were interested in parlaying my props, those would be the 2 that I am most confident in tonight. Kristaps Porzingis double-double against the Spurs. Definitely possible because the Spurs cannot rebound. Believe the Spurs rank 29th in opponent rebounding per game, 57.1. They can't rebound at all. So yeah, I think that is very possible. KP so inconsistent, double-digit rebounds is a stretch. Yeah, but I mean, I like the matchup tonight. Like I said, Spurs can't rebound. I like the matchup. We have a non-prop question. We are 1/4 of the way through the season. What are your 2 early top 3 candidates for Rookie of the Year? LaMelo Ball for sure, James Wiseman, and then 3. I'm probably missing someone easy. Tyrese Halliburton's playing really well. But all right. Keep it to prop questions, everyone. Prop questions. We're in the witching hour here of getting our props in. 30 minutes to go until the slate starts. So Yeah, we're in the witching hour. Get in all the questions. I'm here until around 6:45. Then it's time to put in the bets. Anyone else? Yeah, so thank you for asking. How excited are you for your coming golf picks soon? So I'll talk about this a little bit while I wait for more prop questions to come in. Yes, I am starting a golf show on this channel very soon, which is great. I have one of my friends from school who is helping me out. When I say one of my friends from school, I mean this kid knows golf as well as anybody in the entire world right now. So we're really excited for that for sure. Chris Paul over 4.5 rebounds. So we're going to have to check this out. Denver is a really, really good rebounding team. They rank fourth in opponent rebounds per game at 49.1. They don't give up a ton of rebounds to their opponents. So I am not taking Chris Paul. I'm just going to stick to assists, 7.5 assists. That is my replacement for Lowry over 3 since he's out. Lauri Markkanen tonight. Wendell Carter is out. Yes, I do like that a lot. So I actually had somebody message me about that, taking Lauri Markkanen over rebounds. So if you look at the opponent rebounding per game, let's bring it up here. Charlotte is not a good rebounding team at all. Just a bunch of tabs open right now. Charlotte ranks 23rd in the NBA in opponent rebounds per game at 55.4. With Wendell Carter out, Lauri Markkanen could certainly pick that up. Plus, Markkanen will always hit a few threes. So I think he could be a good play, whether it's DFS, whether you're putting a prop in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 18.5 against his former team, the Clippers. Here's my big worry with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So I did not touch the Clippers Thunder game at all. The spread is 13. I have been burned by blowouts so much this year that I am not touching that at all, even though SGA has been going crazy this year. Like he's awesome. He's great. But I can't touch a game that I believe is almost, I give it 60 to 70% sure that it's going to be a blowout. Can't touch that. I mean, everyone's going to end up sitting the fourth. I don't want to go near that. DraftKings odds boost has Kyrie, Harden, and KD over 100 combined points tonight at plus 1,300. Thoughts? Is KD ruled out? I know that he was questionable. Did he officially get ruled out yet? If even if he didn't get ruled out, they're gonna limit KD's minutes if he plays. Harden and Kyrie, yeah, no. I know it's enticing, but no. Thoughts on Kemba Walker over 4.5 assists? Philly 23rd in assists allowed per game. He had 6 last game. Yes, this was one of the props that I was actually looking at that I did not end up, putting in. Yeah, Kemba's only played 2 games so far. He had 1 game against the Knicks where they got blown out, and then he had 6 last game. I think Kemba Walker's production is slowly going to uptick. Philadelphia, like you said, 23rd in opponent assists allowed at 25.9. So yeah, I like Kemba over 4.5 assists tonight. Yep. Any other questions for props? Here until 6:45, 12 more minutes. I will answer any questions, any and all questions on props, on any other bets tonight. Anything. We're going to wait for questions to come in. Thoughts on any Chetty Osman props? He's been playing well. Could catch a few low numbers on him to hit the over. So, okay. I don't mind this, but here's the thing is that Garland's coming back, so I don't really know what the dynamic is going to be in that offense because you got Sexton. Now, if Garland was out, like I said, I would have put Sexton over, but if they let Sexton destroy them twice in a row like that, oh my God. But yeah, Osman has been playing well. Let me check at what his over-under is tonight. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but the Nets can't play defense. Just to give you a few Nets stats. First of all, we know that they play really fast, so the pace is going to be high. Cleveland doesn't play fast, but I'm sure Brooklyn will dictate the pace. And Brooklyn is allowing 115.8 points per game. That is 25th in the NBA. So yeah, I mean, this is why I was looking at Sexton's line, but then once Garland came back, we're going to look at Osman's not even on DraftKings for overs. So I don't know what his over is. Maybe he's up on FanDuel. Is that possible? Is that possible? If not, one of the people I like tonight is actually Larry Nance over 10.5. I'm not putting that in myself, but if I were to pick a Cav, I don't mind that at all. He gets a ton of minutes. Brooklyn is 27th in points allowed in the paint per game at 50.2. Now, I wish I could bet Jared Allen, but they don't really have props. They don't really have props up for bench players, so you can't really find that anywhere. Drummond is not going to play as much as Jared Allen. Jared Allen's a lot better, but that was a quick tangent about the Cavs Nets tonight. We're going to move on. Lauri Markkanen over 2.5 threes. That is another one I looked at. Charlotte cannot defend the three, so I am in support of any Bulls bets tonight. So just to give you Charlotte, they have 40.4 threes attempted per game against them. That's 28th in the NBA. They have 13.9 threes made against them per game. That's 25th in the NBA. And then their percentage against is... Their percentage against is 5th. Okay. But when you're allowing 43s to be shot against you per game, they're going to go. And I like Markkanen over 2.5 threes tonight. Kyrie over 26.5 without KD. Honestly, this is the first time that we're seeing Kyrie and Harden together without KD. I'm staying away. I don't know. Is Harden going to take over the scoring and score 30? We don't really know. We've never seen it. Mavericks minus 2.5 seems like a great bet. Mavs have been kind of sketchy this year. I don't know. You mentioned KD might be limiter out. FanDuel has boosted Harden and Irving to combine 60. I don't mind. I think that's definitely possible. The only risk you run is a blowout. Now I don't think it's going to happen because the Nets can't play defense and the Nets don't have KD. But I would consider that. Knicks money line tonight in Sacramento, but Randall's on a heater. I'm going to say the Knicks lose this game tonight because they cannot win back-to-back. So a fun fact about the Knicks is they won back-to-backs earlier this week, Celtics and Magic. That was the first time that they had won a back-to-back since I believe it was 2018. So it's been like 3 years since they had won a back-to-back. There were 40 chances that they had to win back-to-backs or 40 back-to-backs that they played in the last 3 years, and they had won 0 of them. So I don't think they're going to win 2 back-to-backs in a row as much as I want them to. And as much as I guess it's possible. Sacramento is really bad. You said you've been burned by blowouts on props. Do you think that we can find value in betting overs on bench players who will play garbage time? Usually props aren't available for bench players. That's the problem. Otherwise, I would look into it. Top pick tonight for Birdman. Okay, so my top two. So Lowry was in my top 3. Lowry's now out. But the top 2, Gordon Hayward over 19.5 points and Luka Doncic over 9.5 rebounds. Really like Doncic has been going over that rebound total a lot. 9.5, and San Antonio cannot rebound to save their lives. Oladipo's over tonight. Wall and Wood out. Yes, I like that as well. Anything else? We got around 5 more minutes left of questions before we head off. Anything else? I'm loving this, though. Keep the questions coming for the next few minutes. I love it. This is a huge slate tonight. 12 games. It was supposed to be 13 until Memphis got canceled due to COVID. I mean, this was a ton of research to do today, and it's great. I mean, I love it. Any other questions? Anything else? We talking about the Lakers in the chat here? Do the Lakers don't even play tonight? Anything else? Jokic triple-double? So I actually got asked about this in the Discord chat on Patreon. So if you're unaware, I do have a Patreon where I have extra and where I have NBA player props on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's when I'm not on my YouTube channel. On Wednesday and Friday and Monday, I am on my YouTube channel. So I actually got asked this question about Jokic, not about triple-double, but about how he's going to do tonight. And the Suns have a great defense. And for that reason, I am not touching anything with Jokic. You living in Happy Valley still? No, I am home right now. I graduated in May. But I wish I was still living there. That is one thing. I do have friends up there, so I will probably be visiting soon. Alec Burks unders, still limited minutes probably. He got 31 minutes last night, I think. So his limited minutes, I mean, they're not that limited. I guess in terms of Tibbs, yeah, they're limited. But I wouldn't take his unders. He's still going to play a lot of minutes. Hunter from the Hawks is out. Was that just ruled? No, he's playing. DeAndre Hunter just got ruled as playing. So Reddish is playing. Hunter is playing. I'm still rolling with Capella, though, over points just because Timberwolves' defense is awful in the paint. Just like so bad. They have no Towns. Yeah, Reddish is limited to 25 minutes. DeAndre Hunter won't have a limits minute. He will play. Favorite prop for the Celtics. I actually just spoke about this. I got asked this. I like Kemba Walker over 4.5 assists if I had to pick. I'm not taking anything from the Celtics, but if I had to, I like Walker over assists. Norman Powell over 2.5 threes in place of Lowry. You know what? Miami's a really bad 3-point shooting defense, I should say. They allow 41.5 threes to be shot against them, which is 29th in the NBA, and they are 29th also in threes made against them per game, 15.4. That being said, I'm not really sure how Norman Powell's shooting this year. Let me check that. But I do like Toronto. Like, again, I had Lowry. I do like Toronto over threes props tonight. Just going to take a quick look at Powell here. Is Powell getting the start? If so, yeah, he's averaging 1.9. I could see him doing it. I like it. Strong thoughts on Randall tonight. Sacramento's the worst defense in the league. They can't defend the paint. They can't defend in general. They let up 1 million points per game. Awful. Last in defensive rating. Last in points per game against. Yeah, I think Randall's going to have a huge night. Points and assists. I also like D'Angelo Russell's overs tonight. Towns is out. Not many other scorers. Thoughts? Yeah, he's been playing really well. There's no one else there. Thoughts on Obi Toppin? Props tonight in general. Obi Toppin. I hope he turns it around a little bit. He hasn't been playing great. He played decent last night against the Warriors. We'll see what happens. No props because he comes off the bench once again. Elfrid Payton props, thoughts. We're getting grilled on the Knicks here. All right. Elfrid Payton, I would never touch his props ever. One of those guys. Not good. Hopefully quickly he'll be starting soon enough. All right. 2 more minutes. Dos minutos. And then we will head on out for the night. Jeremy Grant over 29.5 points and rebounds. I like that. I didn't end up touching it tonight because I'm not going to bet Jeremy Grant over points every single game he plays. They also moved his points up. They also moved his points up to 23.5, which is his highest on the slate this year, but he's been hitting it every time. I like his points plus rebounds. Houston Rockets, not a great defense. I don't believe, at least. Houston ranks 20th in opponent points per game at 112.4. So, yeah, I like Jeremy Grant. I know this is not NBA. What about Poirier tomorrow? I would be lying to you if I knew a lot about MMA and UFC. I'm pulling for McGregor. But I've heard there is value. I've heard people say it. I don't know to give my opinion though. I don't know enough. Parlayed Hayward 19 plus points and Doncic 9 plus rebounds, 37 for 50. Ride with Burd. Thoughts? Let's go. Terrence Ross over 14.5 points. So Orlando playing Indiana. Indiana has a pretty good defense. I'm not huge on Terrence Ross tonight. Indiana, just to pull a few stats. Yeah, I mean, they're 17th in opponent points per game, but they don't let up any threes, which is a problem because Terrence Ross shoots a lot of them. Oladipo, yes, I like tonight with Wood out, Wall out. All right, last questions in, and we are wrapping up within the next minute. Thank you all for watching, though. Really appreciate this. These lives are a lot of fun. I'm going to have to do them more often. And the technology is working great tonight also. Stream's going well. Other than that big Periscope botch at the beginning. You're welcome, Dom. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We are going to head out now. Be sure to just shoot me any questions if you have them, and I will be sure to try and get back to you. But thank you, everyone, for watching. Good luck tonight.